So I'm McKeegan and I'm the football editor for BBC Sport. So I look after the football operation, mainly for digital, for online, but working with our platform-specific editors for TV, for radio, for the website, and we produce all of our football content. So everything from the live text to the packages that you'd see for the TV. I would say it's the unpredictability of it. No 2 days are the same. You've got to love football, obviously, but most people do. But it's kind of like, you could be there for a breaking news story, a record transfer, but you're also there for, the really in-depth features that a player may have been through something very personal. And you're there to tell that story with sensitivity as well. So it's the variety and that no 2 days are the same. Well, I'm probably biased because I'm from the Greater Manchester region, but I've always said that Manchester's the capital of football. We're known not just in this country for football, but globally. Manchester United are obviously a storied institution, but also Manchester City are now in global terms, in terms of their recent success and also their history. So in terms of being a journalist based in Manchester, it's an incredible place to learn, an incredible place to work, because you do have two of the biggest clubs in the world. So yeah, I am biased, but I just love Manchester, and it's a great city with great people as well. Yeah, I think people get very nervous whenever there's a new technology, but as I said in the panel, it's never going to replace journalists, it's never going to replace humans. You have to tread very cautiously with it. I think it can enhance what we do, but it can't replace what we do. So things like as a tool for transcribing, fantastic, but you still have to check it. So I think that, we have to advance all the time, we have to innovate, we have to learn, we have to accept technology, but we also need to be very cautious moving forward with it. But if it can cut down the amount of laborious time that it takes to go through something, and then you can spend that time being more creative, a human being creative, then I think it's great and we have to embrace it. But in terms of, is an AI presenter going to present things on national TV? Absolutely not. I can't see that personally. I would always say to students that you need to be a jack of all trades. Try everything. You may decide that you want to specialise in a particular area, or you may get known for doing something. Some people are known for being amazing on TikTok, but if you ask them to write something, they might struggle. But I would always say that even if TikTok's your niche, learn how to write as well as best you can, because you may take that job where, although you're having to produce content for social, you're also having to write it. So you've got to be a good writer. And the way media organisations are going, I would say it's best to have all of those tools in your armoury if possible. So don't be afraid to try new things. You might be quite nervous about doing something that you've not done before, but learn from the people around you, and there's no right or wrong way. Be yourself through all of this. But yeah, I think that all of those components are probably equally important to make you the best journalist that you can be. Work hard and don't be afraid to fail. I think that's something that a lot of us learn through being in the industry, that you're not going to be the best that you're going to be in your first job. You're going to need to kind of learn from the people around you, work hard, work those extra long hours, and it'll pay dividends at the end. And yeah, don't be afraid to fail, whether that's if you're a freelancer and you're getting no's and you feel like it's not going your way. Just keep going and be resilient, and you'll get there.